Laser musket? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, hold on. Taylor. Must consult Taylor Swift. Hold on. There we go. Laser musket. Perfect. We give it a little crank to reload. How? I don't know how this gun works. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, welcome everybody to this stream. We're here. We got worms to give away. Thank you for being here, Capricorn and Jazz. I love you guys very much. Hi. Welcome in. Can you tell us something funny that happened to you earlier today? You sure can, Capricorn. Thank you for joining us. Hi. It's been a long time since I've rock and rolled. Welcome to the new office. This is a new there's still tape. I still have tape on stuff. There's tape behind those posters too. You guys can't see it. But I'm back. I'm here. My office is pretty well complete by now. I mean, I'd love to like paint it and shit, but I gotta get back to doing things first. Hi, Sapphic. Welcome in. Oh my god, it's good to see you. Does stuff still work? If I push a button, does it still? It seems to no longer want to do air horns. Okay. I'm sure plenty of stuff's going to be broken today, so please bear with me with that. It's okay. How's the new house? The new house is very nice. A lot of stuff that we had to do to kind of fix it up and get it to where we were at, but luckily we made enough off of the sale of our old house to be able to do that here. So I mean, basically, like, I've been busy. Also, here's your worm. Thank you for redeeming. I've been fucking busy the past entire month, just between, you know, getting everything packed up and moved, and then getting fucking everything here unpacked and up and decorated and put in place. I'm sure you guys have noticed if you're in the Discord at all. I've changed the layout of this office several times already. So this shit's subject to change always. The text-to-speech didn't work either. I wonder why. Maybe hold on. What if I do this? Does this work? No, that doesn't work. I don't know why that doesn't work. Why is that not working? Did I move stuff in my files? Hold on. Please hold. Never mind. Stuff's just, whoops, I fully broke that one. Hold on. Okay, give me just a second. Where the fuck is the, oh god. Air horns? Does this play? It doesn't play. I don't know why things aren't working. I'll fix it. But yeah, it's been fucking busy. At your school, you're in the Future Teachers of America Club. You had a meeting today, and the main teacher asked the question, if you had to change anything from history, what would you change? I would... I'd get rid of Ronald Reagan in Minecraft. You change the discovery of agriculture? Yeah, I'd get rid of landlords somehow. There's plenty of things I would love to change. But oh my god, it's fucking hot in here. Like, I need to get a fan in here soon. You guys are going to see how fucking sweaty I get throughout the course of today's stream. That being said, I don't know how long today's stream is going to be. Let me know if there are any, like, sound issues. I can... Hold on. There's crumbs on my desk. Let me know if, like, I'm too loud or if my audio is distorted or anything like that. I'm trying to kind of figure that stuff out as we go. As far as the sound effect stuff, I'm gonna try something real quick. Just real quick, I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to try, this, test. Okay, it should say, okay. I don't understand why that's being like that. I don't know why anything is happening. It's fine. We got to your turn. You say you're trying to say keep Christopher Columbus from coming to the U.S. But your words got all fuddled when trying to speak. Pff, I can't relate to that at all. Okay, I'm gonna see if the sound effects work. I hear them at least. I don't know if they've been playing for you guys or not, but they weren't playing for me. But now they are. Things seem to be okay. I must have just had to refresh some stuff. I imagine that'll be a common problem as we go. It's been over a month since I fucking streamed, so forgive me if I don't have everything perfect. But we're back. I'm really fucking excited to be back. Honestly, the last couple of days I've been finalizing things. Like I have a new desk that I just hit. You guys can hear it. It sounds great. It sounded like you said kiss Christopher Columbus. Ooh, 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 that's rough, Capricorn. That's not great. I wouldn't want that for you. But yeah, I've got a new desk. We've got a new backdrop stuff. We've got TV. Things are mounted and things are going good. Here, like I said, it's been super fucking busy. I've had to do things like replace the faucets in the bathroom. Not because they were like broken, but they were shitty. Like the faucet in the main bathroom that we used, like you turn it on and there wasn't like an aerator in the faucet, so it would just kind of all spill out like crazy. And then the drain was so fucking slow that it would just back up. So that it was functional for the couple of weeks that we had it until I finally got up and got sick of it and replaced it. So I'm glad I know how to do that kind of stuff. I'm very happy that I could just do that without paying somebody to do it or some shit. So that's something I recommend. Learn how to do some basic handyman stuff, handiwork. I don't know. Very helpful. I had to replace the door that was on this room. Like that door right there is different than the one that was here when we bought the place. Because the one that was here was like a laundry room door. And that one I guess technically still is. Like the opening is still like a bifold laundry room door. Like it opens like this, if that makes sense. But that one's solid wood, so it's a little bit more soundproofed and better and stuff. Plus I can paint it, so that's cool. Oh my god. It's genuinely really hot in here. I'm gonna have to turn on a fan. Please don't be too loud. I hope that's not too loud. Okay, that's definitely too loud. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna need to get like a quiet fan in here or whatever. But yeah. So I've been trying to keep like the Discord and Instagram and all my socials updated with everything that I've been doing during the move. Trying to keep my internet presence afloat, but my god, has shit been hard, especially for like the first fucking Oh yeah, that's still around. Glad that one still works. I don't even remember what I was saying. That was from our fucking plagiarism stream that was like 2 months old now. Jesus Christ. Everything is so out of date. We got new emotes as part of the subathon that we did recently, by the way. Back in, what was it, September? Just November? I don't even remember. But we got new emotes. They're pretty similar to our old emotes. They're just customized to be more like me and cute. Some of them are still the same because I'm still waiting for the artist to finish up the second pack to customize for whatever. But for now, we got some new ones, so I hope you guys enjoy those. If you're subscribed, we also have a new animated one where you guys can make fun of me. That's always fun. So I'm still working my way through the subathon goals and stuff that we hit during that before we left the old town. I had to hand deliver Mr. Dragon's stickers that he won during the subathon because I mean we lived in the same town and we no longer do, interestingly enough, because I moved. But I had to like find him at work to hand deliver them to him before I left because I was like, I'm not gonna ship these. So that was fun. What else do we have from that? Because there's still a lot of stuff. I'm still working on like the VTuber stuff. I'm still working on like I said, getting the emotes done. Where did I put the list of stuff? I'm so disorganized. Anyway, we have some stuff to continue working through from the subathon that we accomplished because we hit all the goals there. So I'm going to try and work my way through that and get those finished up and accomplished before a certain time frame. I don't fucking know. But yeah. I think we got the new fucking, what the fuck are these called? The point reward things done. With like the kickflip. I'm gonna try this one. That's pretty cool. I forgot about that one. But I'm glad I got all that working and everything. God, I feel so out of practice because, like I said, I mean, I did some voiceover recording for a video I'm working on today, but beyond that, I haven't done anything in front of a camera or microphone in a month. So it feels very weird. Like I haven't even been making TikToks or anything, which I should be. I'm gonna try and do that more this year. That's my resolution, is to make more fucking TikToks. I guess, I don't know. He slides up. I love that one. I forgot all about it. What the fuck else? There's other ones too. There's the flashbang. That one's fun. Is that one still here? Yeah. There's the Nintendogs. Where's the flashbang? Did I turn it off? Whoops. I hope not. Talking about all the new shit that I did, and then some of them are just gone. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Well, shit. We did it twice. Fuck. Thanks, Capricorn. Oh, double flashbang. Great. Cool. So yeah, fuck, it's been so long. How have you guys been doing? Hey, Digiman, what the fuck is going on, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome to the new space. Welcome to the new sound. Welcome to the new vibe. The taste of a new generation. Pepsi. No. Welcome in, man. How have you been? We're just catching up, just chatting for a while. I don't know. I got a lot of there were so many. I know I left for so long. It's been over a month, right? I don't have it like pulled up like the last time I streamed, but I think it's been over a month, which feels crazy. And so much has changed. We moved to a new place. I opened up Chrome. There we go. Love the new hair color. You mean the faded pink that I need to redo? Yeah, my last stream was December 28th. And prior to that was the 14th. Woof. I've been missing in action for a while. So I'm really happy to be back today and to try and get back onto a schedule. Finally. I basically didn't have a schedule pretty much all last year, and I kind of want to change that this year. I'd kind of like to have a schedule, be fairly consistent with it, and, I got to push to grow on the platform somehow, right? I also need to re-dye my hair because, oh my god, that's bad. That's bad. Don't look at my roots. Also, don't look at how red my face is getting because it's so hot in here. I don't know why. Global warming, I guess. But we went from, like, 2 weeks ago, it was like negative 20 degrees for a handful of days at the new location. Which was just fucking miserable to go outside. It felt like blizzard conditions. Like, it was rough. But it steadily started to improve, and now things are warming up. And they're getting too warm now. The house routinely gets up to like 75, 76 degrees on its own, and we threw away a lot of the fans that we had at the last place because we were kind of making do with a bunch of broken, shitty fans. Turns out maybe we should have kept them, but who knows? We probably didn't have room for them on the fucking truck. That was a whole mess in and of itself. Dude, oh my god, loading everything we had onto a U-Haul and then unloading it all. Oh my god. I don't recommend doing that. Can't say it's fun to do. Now in your second semester of junior year, passed all your exams a few weeks ago. Hell yeah, congratulations. What's the word? Congratulations. There we go. Jesus Christ. You can tell I haven't talked to a camera or a microphone in a fucking month and a half or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ. Got 3 videos in the works. First one should be done tomorrow, actually. Hell yeah, Digiman. Congrats on that. You're also about to start cooking dinner, but no way in hell you're missing any of this. I appreciate that. Guess you're ordering in tonight. You should order in for me too, because I'm hungies. I didn't eat dinner yet. I should. Maybe I will soon. Your mic stand also broke. Oh. I'm sorry. That sucks. What kind of mic stand was it? Was it like a standalone, like standing mic stand, or was it like a desk mounted mic stand? Because I recently bought a new one. I got one of the Elgato like low profile ones so that it can go under my monitors and kind of creep around and not be in the way of everything anymore. So I'm happy about that. But it was also very expensive. A desk mounted adjustable arm thing. Yeah. I've used those for a long time. I was going to say that I have one. But like, I'm not going to send it to you. The shipping alone would cost more than just buying one. So you can get them real cheap online anymore, especially if you want like a higher end one. I do recommend the company Fifine, Fifine. They've kind of entered the realm of like streamer gear, but or like content creator gear, but they've entered it at like a really low price point for, I'd say, decent quality. It's not going to be as good as, like the high end shit, but I've been pretty happy with everything I've got from them so far. I thought about getting a new microphone from them recently too. I don't think I'm gonna, but I thought about it. But that sucks about your mic stand, dude. I've been doing like content creation and streaming and YouTube and all of that shit for so long that I have backups upon backups of so much of this shit. Like even my camera, like I just never got rid of anything as I like upgraded along the way. So like I still have the first microphone I ever used. I still, I have I still have like the second, third, and fourth microphone I ever used, as well as all of the like stands and stuff for them. I've got all my old lights. I've got my old cameras. Like I have all of my old shit just because I'm like, well, what if I need it? And I've not needed them so far. So they just take up space in my new office now, which is fun. Just randomly detached itself, and when it hit the floor, the impact snapped the screw holding the mic in place. Oh, in half, meaning you can't attach it properly, considering just hot gluing it back together. I mean, that's an option. Especially if you don't really plan on like upgrading it or swapping it out for anything in the near future. I wouldn't see the problem with that. Super glue might also do the trick. But that sucks. What kind of mic do you use? I'm curious now. Are you like every other YouTuber out there and you use a Blue Yeti? Everyone fucking loves Blue Yeti, so there we go. I found while I was, packing and unpacking and shit, I think it's 3 Blue Yetis. I don't know why I have so many. I remember one of them, I was very excited about one of them because I lent it to Mr. Dragon when he was starting out. And then eventually he upgraded and got a different mic and then gave it back to me. So like it had utility at a certain point. But yeah, I have 3 Blue Yetis. One of them I remember buying to upgrade for like my original YouTube setup. I think I bought another one just because I found it for like $50 at a pawn shop, which is a pretty good deal. And then the last one I bought because I wanted the like big mic boom arm thing that it came with. And it was just cheaper to buy it bundled with the mic than it was to buy it separately. So, and then now I have a different one. So I have 2 mic boom arms that are like high quality shit that I won't, can only use one. I don't know what's wrong with me. But Blue Yetis are fun. I mean, I have a personal beef with like people who use Blue Yetis and use them wrong, because I don't think I have one readily accessible to show what I'm talking about. But I see a lot of creators out there who get like a Blue Yeti and then point the like top of the microphone at their mouth, which kind of makes sense because it looks like that's how it's supposed to go. But that's not how it's supposed to go. The like capsule on the inside is a side address capsule. So you talk into the side of the fucking microphone, and it drives me fucking crazy when I see people talking into the top of it and like talking about like professional audio and anyway. It's like, dude, please just use your equipment properly. Anyway, that's just a weird little pet peeve I have about that kind of shit. I know a lot of like people who are like really into audio design and, you know, sound stuff, whatever the fuck, hate Blue Yetis just because they think they sound bad or whatever. And like, that feels weird to me just because I feel like they're fine. You just point your straight up and stick it in front of you. That is exactly how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, you talk into the side of the microphone because the capsule is facing to the side. You can adjust like the pattern that it senses in or whatever, but especially if you're just doing one-on-one, the cardioid pattern is what you want. I know all of these words. Why do I know all of these words? Probably because I've been making things for YouTube and Twitch for like 10 years. I think this year might actually be 10. I'm curious about that. I think we looked at it when we did the subathon because we reacted to some of my old content. And I've been making content on the internet since like 2013, 2014. So it's been a while. On and off, I'll say. There was a good like 4 years in there where I think I made like one video and streamed very occasionally. So like that's not real. That doesn't really count, right? So, what the fuck was I talking about before we got on like the microphone topic? I'm fully lost. You never got that. It's a great quality mic and it sounds fine. Not as amazing as an XLR, but that's not really necessary. Yeah, absolutely. I like having an XLR just because I like, because I do, you know, I don't know. It has like a higher ceiling, I think. And like there, you know, I kind of get a little too noodly about like how good of quality stuff that I want. Like the camera that I use is fucking overkill. Let's be real. I could use the webcam that's mounted directly next to it and be just as good. Does it have a lower floor? I mean, it can. It captures more of the audio, so I guess so. I'd say it could. I'd say it could have a lower floor because, you know, usually, you know, if you're just really into just the content making, whatever, you just plug in a USB mic, boom, you go. You're good to go. You're going to get a good sound out of it. I had to learn more about audio design than I think I probably should have, just to be able to utilize the equipment that I wanted more effectively. Do I know what time it is? It is 4:58 p.m. Also, please let me know, by the way. Oh, God.
The Capricorn C has been gifted a sub by Digiman Twitch. Enjoy your stay.
I know I have them. I did find them. I gotta think about where they are. I will get you your bean, Digiman. I think I owe you one, too, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll eat a couple beans for you. Thank you very much, by the way. I really appreciate the gifted sub. That super helps me out, especially right now when I haven't streamed in over a month. And turns out, you know, trying to be a content creator, I need to make money. So thank you very much. Nice Wii U in the background. Dude, I love my Wii U. It's the fucking Zelda one, dude. I love that shit. Also, look at Crash Bandicoot right there. And also my Switch. And also I got a lot of shit. When I move, you guys are going to see there's a little bit more of a mess over here than I'd like, but I'm going to go grab that bean real quick because I think I see it in my little closet over here. Hold on. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, geez. Now to try and grab it without fucking everything up in here. This is all so precariously balanced. Hold on. Shit. There we go. Okay. We're fine. We got them. Nobody panic. We got beans. They can barely hear me. It's fine. I'm back. Hello. Let me scoot forward a little bit. I also part of setting up my office, by the way, required me to get a big ass rug because it's all hardwood throughout here. And getting a rug felt like a smarter option than trying to like tear that up and put in carpet or something. But I definitely needed it because I have like these little like they look like rollerblade wheels on my chair. And when I had my first like original stuff set up in here, I was rolling around all over the place. It was very goofy. Wendy's, perhaps? Wendy's nuts, am I right? Let's fucking go, gamers. All right, I got beans. I missed you, Digiman. Welcome back. Let me get you a couple of beans. Hopefully they're not too stale or frozen or whatever the fuck. Hopefully I stop being so loud about getting them. Oh yeah, also, boom. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Check it out. Okay. Bean number 1. I think that one's buttered popcorn. I think that was a good one. I think I worked. That means this next one's gonna be bad, I think, though. Oh man, it's been an even longer time since I've had beans to celebrate gifted subs or anything like that. Like, Jesus, this is a whole thing. Also, I just realized my PlayStation is on. I should turn that off. Hold that thought. That one's a stink bug. That sucked. It currently still sucks. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Okay. We're good. Jazz and the dogs and cats, they're good. Jazz is currently taking a nap. Her kind of work schedule has changed because as part of this move was getting us up in the Denver area because that's where her job is, and they were having her work remote until, you know, they could help us move up here, which they did, and I'm really grateful that they, you know, gave her like a moving package and stuff like that. Very nice. But yeah, no, part of that is now she works hybrid, so some days she works from home. Some days of the week she works at the actual office. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday she's at the office. I think that's going to be the like schedule permanently, or at least until it changes. I don't know. So yeah, she's really tired basically, but she's in office now more, which means she has to get up earlier, but she also gets to come home earlier from work. So it's kind of a little trade-off. I don't know. But yeah, the rest of the days we're still working on getting her office set up. So she's just kind of been working from the couch, which is, I think she's been enjoying. So, yeah, things have been going good for that. The only problem, oh, we got an ad. That's fine. The only thing that's been a problem with anything like that is like, we've just been like working on the house and doing so much stuff around the house and stuff that we're just so tired that we're having a hard time like getting out and like meeting people and stuff. Cause that's, I mean, we got to make some new friends while we're up here. Might as well, right? But that's been very difficult just because we've been so busy otherwise. So hopefully things will kind of level out and we can get back into the groove and start going and doing and finding people to be friends with and stuff. I think I'm really excited for that. The dogs are doing good. There was a period there for a while where our little brown dog Keyleth wouldn't walk on the hardwood floor. Because the way the house is laid out or whatever, the best place for like their food and water and stuff is like in this little dining area. But the best places for like their houses and where they lay down and stuff is with us in the living room. So it was kind of this fight for a while to get her to like actually walk on the hardwood to get to where the food and water and stuff was. I don't know if it's because she didn't want to slip. I don't know if there was something weird about it. I don't know. I don't know if it hurt her paws or something silly, but she didn't want to. But eventually she got over it and she's able to walk all around the house now, which is great. The cats are better now. They were not great for the first couple of days. And as far as Atari fully recovering, his jaw's still wonky. It's just going to be like that, unfortunately. Unless we want to get surgery for it, but that feels excessive and expensive, so we're probably not going to do that. But his jaw's a little wonky. He gave us a scare like the night before we left. the old house. Because I don't know if like something was irritating his eye or something, but it looked completely red. Like it looked like it was full of blood or something. And that's something that can happen to cats, and usually it's not like a crazy big deal or anything. But it just lasted for like a day and a half while we were trying to move stuff and everything, and we were just freaking out about it. But eventually, when we got everyone up here, I mean, the drive was a different story. They fucking all hated the drive because it was about a 4.5 to 5 hour drive with the pets through a bunch of snow and ice and mountains and canyons and shit. It was not fun. Especially for, I think it was Atari and Ginny were in the U-Haul with Jazz. She was driving that, and then they were in the passenger seat with her, and I was driving our kind of slightly shittier car. And I had the two dogs and Loki with me, which is fine because I had to kind of stay and button up some stuff at the house while Jazz left before me. But anyway, yeah, as far as Atari goes, when we got him here and everything, and he kind of settled back in and everything started to be okay, his eye healed up and he's totally fine now. He's just a sweet little baby again. Sometimes he runs into the basement and cries because he gets lost. Until we like put some like carpet down in the basement to kind of dampen some sound. That was a pastime for Loki too, would be to just run down into the basement and meow as loud as he could because it echoed really fun in there, I guess. So but we got some carpet down in there and some furniture and stuff, so there, you know, that's less fun, I guess, now. Yep, I am close to Denver, yeah. I don't want to divulge exactly where because that feels silly, but yeah, I'm very close to Denver. I mean, I'm already making good use of it because we've been able to get good shipping on a lot of stuff. And I was able to go to IKEA for the first time in my entire life, which was kind of fun. IKEA is cool. Turns out cheap flat packed furniture can be a lot of fun. I actually had a really fun time assembling the like 2 drawers that I'm using for my desk right now. I really enjoyed that. Now for the $1 million question. Oh God. What do you got for me? What's the $1 million question? Has my wife fed me soap since I moved? Yeah, we had soap. I mean, in general, we've been cooking more. Oh my God, sorry, I just kind of burped a little bit and the bean came back. That sucked. Fucking, all right. That was a bad time. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, so we've actually been cooking a lot more, even though there's a lot of new cool restaurants around us just so we can try and save money, because our fucking mortgage is way more expensive than it was in the last place. I think we're going to be fine. We can afford it and everything. It's just, oh boy, quite the shocker. But yeah, we've tried a lot of cool new restaurants also. So, but yeah, no, we're cooking a lot more. The new house has an oven, or has like a gas range, and one of them, like the centerpiece comes out and you can put a griddle there. So I've been having a lot of fun making little breakfast stuff on the griddle. It's been nice. I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff to get used to with the house. So we're still working on that. And just kind of getting everything figured out as we go. I have learned maybe a week into moving here, I learned that you can hear the train from in the house. I mean, it's not constant or anything, and you don't hear like the tracks or anything, and the tracks themselves are quite far away, but you can hear the horn. Which has me, you know, if you guys hear that on stream, it'll occasionally, you'll hear a horn. It's okay though. I just have to be really careful with when I'm recording voiceover stuff, because I don't want to have to fucking edit around that. But overall, yeah, our neighborhood's really nice. We have a lot of storage space in our garage for all the bullshit that we brought with us. We've been really happy with the place we moved to, so excited. I think I'm about ready to start a game. It's been long enough. We can play a video game while we talk, right? And I don't really have I mean, fucking whatever. We'll play this. As long as it works. Hopefully my stuff still works. I haven't tested anything. I should have tested stuff. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud or quiet or whatever. I'll figure it out. If you don't keep the train sounds in, how will the lamppost differ? What? Gross. Don't say that to me. Say something different. Say something better.
Sony Computer Entertainment America.
This might be too loud. Let me know. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys, because it was definitely too loud for me. It's too loud? I got you. I got you. Boom. There we go. Is that quieter? I don't know if that's quiet enough. Oh my god. How about that? Is that better? Jesus Christ, why is it so loud? Okay, is that better? Well, now it's not playing any music. How about this? I don't know why I picked this. I just scrolled and picked something. I figured we may as well play some old school stuff. I didn't plan shit for this stream. Pretty apparently, I think. So... now you don't hear anything? Well, okay. I should fix that. How about... Okay, fine. You're just sassing me. You're just giving me too much damn sass. I don't care about the story, guys. I don't play Crash Bandicoot for the story, okay? Fucking... I play Crash Bandicoot for the bitches. Whoa. I must have an upscaler on or something. This looks better than I remember it. So this actually used to be this used to be my favorite game of all time. I don't know what changed. I guess better games came out. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played it in a long time.
Crash. Why must you always muck in my mud?
That's what I get for leaving. I know I abandoned you, Digiman. I'm so sorry.
We will find out which one is more powerful. Suit it up.
What if I promised to stream tomorrow too? There's a new Silent Hill game out I could play tomorrow. That could be fun. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. What was I saying? Oh yeah, new Silent Hill game. It's supposed to be like a demo or something. I'm not really sure. I didn't pay attention. There was like a PlayStation State of Play thing today where they talked about like the Silent Hill 2 remake and some other shit. I didn't really pay attention because I was like doing stuff. So maybe I'll have to catch up on some of those trailers and stuff soon. But I do know that they released a new demo for a Silent Hill thing. That's something I know. Don't do that. You have to get your video done tomorrow. You can't be distracted. You have all day to do it tomorrow. You have all day. I have to get a video done tomorrow too. So, you know, actually, yeah, me streaming fully depends on me getting that video done. Because believe it or not, the people who pay me to make videos for them would prefer that I make a video for them instead of streaming. So, I've actually been really happy with the people over at The Gamer because they've been very understanding with all of the shit that I've had to get done for the move and everything like that. They've been very helpful and instrumental in letting that play out the way it had to. Like, especially the whole like not having internet thing for the whole not having internet until like later in the month thing really hurt. But I'm very grateful. The people I make videos for would prefer if I pay them. I mean, probably. I don't think I misspoke on that. I think I said those words right. I think you're just being a silly goober. But yeah, no, they would absolutely enjoy it if I finished making the video that I'm working on for them. I'm actually pretty proud of the one I'm making for them right now because it's an original script. It's not one that I am adapting from one of their lists. So I get to part of the new initiative within that is I get to do that. So I'm really happy with that. And I'm also really grateful to not be laid off right now. Motherfucker. Name one stream where I didn't majorly misspeak. I've always said exactly what I mean. Don't pull up a clip. Don't pull up a clip. It's fine. We don't need to see that. Nobody needs to see that, Digiman. Don't slice me in half. There we go. Boom. Crystal. I fucking love this game. This is great. I'm having a great time. I'm not your dad. I could be. You don't know. I'm old enough. And the gem. Ah. Oh. Be still my heart. Oh no. I spilled drink on my desk. Worst phrasing ever. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, then we don't need to look at that clip. Yeah. I love this dance. Hell yeah. I love how stupid Crash Bandicoot is. Why don't they make more Crash Bandicoot games? They just did. They just made one, actually. They should make more of them like this, though. Make more old Crash Bandicoot games, not a new one. You know? You know what I'm saying? How about a classic then? Oh, the soap. You already brought up the soap today. Don't fuck with me, shark. Oh, I got him. Hey, cool. I'm not great at these underwater levels, let's be honest. I don't know why they... Like, honestly, pretty ballsy to make an underwater level the second level in the game. Like, pretty fucking ballsy of them to just be like, hey, you know that thing that's usually the worst part of any... shit. Of any platformer? Let's go ahead and make that the second level. It's not bad, though. Like, Crash controls fine underwater for the most part. You know, he's okay. Crash is okay, you know? This is a speed run now. Boom. Speedrun strategies. Don't get hit by the fish that kills you. I don't remember what that does. Hold on. We're analyzing the situation. We're taking our time. Readjusting, reevaluating our position. We gotta go back. We missed a box. Oh, I thought it like chopped me up or something. This is nothing. This fan doesn't do anything. This fan doesn't do shit. I don't care about it. Boom. Now I got torpedoes. Ah, no, stop it. There we go. Boom. Boom. Bam. Oh, there's a secret fucking hidden box. And my microphone's still in the way. Ah. Fuck. Can I not? I must not be able to. My shirt collar is torpedoes? You don't know that. You don't know anything about my shirt collar. This is a new shirt. I think. I guess it's kind of new. I got it for Christmas. This is a Christmas shirt. You don't know me. You're not my dad. That's it. See, remember, that was a callback to what you said earlier, did you, man, about me being your dad. What makes jokes funny is when you explain them a lot. I almost just died explaining a joke. I guess that's how I want to go out, though, right? It looks good on me. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you and your compliments to the chef. Fuck these sharks, though. Hey, real quick. Fuck you! Alright, well, I'm not... Fine. We're not getting the fucking... We're not getting the one. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Bye. Don't care. Didn't ask. L. fucking speed run. We're out of here. We're gone, baby. You can't fucking tell me what's what. That's illegal? What's illegal? I don't think you know what's illegal and what's not. Gonna be real with you. I don't think you know. Oh, dude, I love this level. I love this level. It should change its name, though. Just realized it definitely says a term that is outdated at this point. That's fine, though. It's a game from the 90s. We know. Fucking sharks. Pretty sure that's not allowed. Show me where it says that. You don't know. You don't know. I'm not just gonna take your word for it. You're anti-shark fucking. Boom. Oh, we're not going up there because we need to hit boxes. We fucked up and missed all the boxes. Christ. On a fucking bike. You'd think I know what I'm doing, but then I turn around and fuck it. Just fuck it all up, you know? Hop over. Hop over. I used to have to get my dad to do these levels for me when I was a kid. Because I was a dumbass little fucking kid who didn't know how to do shit. You know? I didn't have good reflexes. And I wasn't pretty. You know? I wasn't a handsome kid. I wasn't smart or attractive. Oh, now you're roasting my current gaming skills? I'll have you know I beat Elden Ring one time. Alright? We don't need to talk about how long it took me, but I did do it. Boom. Also, look at that. 41 out of 57. Nope, I fucked those numbers up. Don't look at the numbers on the screen. Those aren't right. Don't look. I said what I said. Oh yeah, does anybody know how Snapchat works? I've been trying to utilize more social media platforms, including ones like Snapchat. And I don't understand how Snapchat works fucking at all. If you guys want to follow me on Snapchat and you know how it works, please do so, I guess. I was saying about not messing up my words. I've never messed up my words. Shut up, Tiny. Shut up. Though I do miss when Tiny sounded like this. They changed him in the like PS2 era. For some reason. They changed his voice. Maybe not the PS2, maybe later. Like Mind Over Mutant, shit like that. Okay. The ones that nobody likes anyway. They changed Tiny's voice for some reason, and I couldn't get over it. Oh god. I've always wanted to do like a review or retrospective for like the newer Crash Bandicoot games like Mind Over Mutant and Crash of the Titans, is that what it was? I wanted to like review those at some point. I thought about it, but then I never did it because that's usually how I function when I'm when it comes to content is I have an idea and then never follow through. I think his new voice is far sexier. They made him sound like Mike Tyson. What do you mean sexier? I mean, I'm not saying Mike Tyson can't be sexy. I'm just saying his voice isn't really the part that would be. Run, Crash, run. Also, Digimon, you don't find any fucking, you don't like fucking you keep saying all this shit. You don't fucking like boys, I don't think. Why would I take your word on what voice you find attractive? You say as someone who's barely touched Crash Bandicoot. Dude, I love Crash Bandicoot, first of all. He's like Sonic, but, you know, orange. You like when the streamer's in focus? I would love that. Honestly, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to figure out the lighting and stuff a little bit better in this new place to try and make that happen less. Or maybe I can figure out the fucking settings on the camera. that could be an option. But there's a lot of settings on this camera, so I don't really know if that's an option. Why is this red? Why can't I go here? What the fuck? Get out of here, scientist. I should just, like, in general figure out how to do lighting, because I never learned. That's like one aspect of content creation that I haven't quite figured out yet. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I get where it's like, you know, audio engineering or like video or, you know, recording stuff and what have you. Don't understand lighting. Can someone help me? This is an open call. This is an open casket. Someone teach me how to use Snapchat. Someone teach me how to use Instagram. Someone teach me how to use Tumblr. Someone teach me how to lighting. Someone teach me all the settings on my camera because I don't understand them. Does that cover everything? I think that covers everything. Oh yeah, someone teach me how to be a VTuber. Just in general. See, the trick is to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick. And then you break those boxes. Because now you can do this. And this is great. Look at that face. Who do you guys think would win in a fight? Orange Sonic or Blue Sonic? Let me know in the comment section below. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Orange, obviously. Dude, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess Yellow Sonic, right? Because he's like Super Saiyan. I guess Yellow Sonic's really got this in the bag. I wouldn't fuck with Super Sonic personally. Did I watch season 3 of Sonic Forces or Sonic Prime? I have not watched any season of Sonic Prime. What is that on Netflix? I don't know. Whoa. Ray tracing. Why has this got ray tracing? You can see the reflection of the guy. You can see the reflection of the guy in the thing. That's ray tracing, baby. I know what ray tracing is. You can't tell me. Oh! Yes. What are we saying yes to? I forgot what I asked that would have been a yes or no question. I got distracted by the ray tracing. Should I watch Sonic Prime? Is it good? Sonic Prime on Netflix. Okay. Is it good? I've heard literally nothing. But I do love me some Sonic. Dude, they fucked up these levels so hard in the fucking in the HD remaster of this fucking game, or the like Insanity trilogy thing or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they did, but these levels are fucking impossible in the remaster. I don't know how they fucked it up that hard, but they sure did. I think just like the driving mechanics fully got fucked as they like upgraded shit. You liked it and you're not even a huge Sonic fan? Well, I am a huge Sonic. I'm not. I'm like a medium Sonic fan. I like a Sonic medium well, you know? I wouldn't say no to a Sonic here or there. What the fuck am I saying? I wouldn't consider myself a Sonic connoisseur. A Sonic sewer. Hit that box. There we go. But I do like me some good old Sonic the Hedgehog. They're making a new game. Or it's like an old game? I don't know. Again, I haven't looked into anything from the State of Play stuff that was today. But I know there's like a Sonic Cross Shadow thing happening. Which is just my dream, you know? I love Sonic Cross Shadow. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on, can I go back? Dad, can I go back? Cool, thank you. Boom. Look at this water, dude. This water looks dope. I fucked it up again. You mean the diamond glitter mashed potato highlighter diamond what the fuck? No, I don't mean that. Did you just copy and paste a fucking Amazon product description at me? That's First of all, I don't know why all Amazon product descriptions are like that. I guess SEO, but I fucking hate that shit. SEO has made the internet worse. Changed my mind. I don't know how I was supposed to get that one, so we're just not gonna do it. We're just not gonna do it. We're just not gonna do it. AliExpress. There we go. Yeah, same shit. Same shit, honestly. Fucking AliExpress, Temu, Wish, Amazon, they're all the same. Walmart, they're all the fucking same store online, and I hate it. Real talk. Real talk. They're all garbage. Like, bad products, poorly explained, no pictures, takes fucking 4 weeks to ship. It's all shit. Crash.
Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Okay. What if we just were friends instead? What if we just had a good time? It could work. It could work. You don't know. Oh, look at the science guys! The science guys in the background! Look at them! Oh my god! Those guys kick ass. I want to be watching them all fight. Hold on, let me cheese this real quick. I don't know the cheese strat. Okay, let's do this the right way then. Turns out I don't actually know the strategy for cheesing this fight. So, oh god. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, big guy. You think you got me? Boom. I am Crash the motherfucking Bandicoot. Do you understand? Do you understand my fucking style? Do you understand my name, motherfucker? Let me spell it out for you. C-R-A, Crash. Boom. Give me your power-up, stupid. Press the triangle button to continue. I didn't read what it said. Well done. He's got such a fucking sultry voice. Dude, Tiny should have used his big ass. No, I guess his ass was tiny too. Get them injections. Okay, thank you, bye. Call you later. I'm totally going through a time vortex right now. Can I FaceTime you later? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dude, I loved these levels. Gee whiz. It's Dingodile, right? Ah.
You continue to be a thorn in our side. What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone.
He's dead now. I killed him.
Good heart, nonetheless.
Sorry.
Please be more reasonable.
Murdered.
with minions next time.
I'm gonna kill him too. I'm ruthless. I've killed before and I'll kill again. Don't take that out of context. I'm talking about Crash, not me, you know? Crash is the murderer. I'm just a guy. I'm just vibing, you know? I'm just a guy being a dude. Boom. Kicking frogs. Taking names, baby. See, I don't even need the tutorial. I already knew. I already knew how to do the big ultra belly flop belly slam move, okay? I already fucking knew. You don't need to fucking tell me. I already knew. Don't turn me into a fucking sheep. Fuck you. Okay. I'm a dude. He's a dude. Yeah, yeah, fucking. That's my philosophy. Was it fucking Good Burger? Hell yeah. I didn't watch the sequel. I don't think I particularly care to. seemed weird. I had the good burger from Arby's. That was pretty good. You guys remember when Arby's had a good burger? How dare? How dare? Oh my god. Your food's here. Did you get the good burger from Arby's? What'd you get? Wendy's? Wendy's nuts. I already made that joke. I can't make it. I can't make that joke twice, you know? That's just uncouth. It's uncalled for, really. Boom. Boom. Bam. Slap it. Slap it. Attack it. Give it a big old kiss, baby. Did you guys know that there's always 10 Wumpa Fruit in those stripey boxes? I bet you didn't. Game facts, all right? I know this game like the back of my hand, all right? Those boxes with the stripies, they got 10 Wumpa Fruit in them. Boom. What's a wizard to a man who doesn't believe in God? My bad. You just kick a frog, dude. Kicking frogs, taking names. I have 22 lives? No, I very clearly had 23, actually. Alright. Boom. Check it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Always 10, dude. You didn't believe me, but I wrote the game fact on this game, okay? Kick the frog. Kick the goat. Boom. You don't know. You don't know me. Alright? If I say I'm Crash Bandicoot, I'm Crash Bandicoot. He's gonna swing again. Fucking nerd. Get out of here. Get your fucking pajamas out of my face. I don't need to see you. Boom. Kick him. Boom. Grab that. Bam. Hop. On pop. Give it a good go. So you gotta be careful because the nitro boxes will kill you. The nitro boxes will just straight up kill you, dog. Oh, I've been kissed! Alright. I gotta stop fucking around. I gotta buckle down and do my work. I gotta grind for this shit, okay? Boom. You gotta... Oh, baby, did you guys see that shit? That was fucking perfect. Oh, you think a goat's gonna get me? You think a goat's gonna get me, dude? Ow. All right, well, hold on. The only way for me to truly become Crash is to let Dingodile sit on my hand for 3 hours? You saying that like I wouldn't do it? You don't think I'm sexually attracted to Dingodile? Alright? I'll prove you wrong. I'll show you, dude. You don't have to guess. I'll tell you. I'll tell you who I'm sexually attracted to, okay? This has gone terribly awry, by the way. The stream of consciousness that I've been spewing is just, not great. Boom, 2, 4, 6, 8. I counted that wrong. There were 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Boom. See, I know what I'm talking about. Always 10. Always 10 in the fucking stripies boxes. He's Australian. How could he not be attractive? I mean, I guess I haven't met a not attractive Australian. I also haven't met an Australian, so that's... dude, I fucked it up! Fuck! That's alright. That's alright, this isn't 100% speedrun. This isn't any percent speedrun, meaning I can beat the game with any percentage of whatever done that I want. I don't even have to see the credits. That's the kind of speedrun this is. Because once this stream goes off, by the way, I'm never playing this game again. So, it's fine. This is the last time that this game will ever be featured on a Possum Gamer stream, guaranteed. Unless I turn this into a series where I play it more. But I'm allowed to do that because it's my stream. Ah! I almost got goated, bro. Goated with the sauce. Boom. Okay. I missed one. I missed one box. Shit. It was the one in the special stage. I was doing really well besides that. That's fine. That's fine. Hold on. I gotta readjust. My ass is hurting. Playing too much Crash Bandicoot. Getting too into it. These were my favorite levels. Why is there a P-Gem here? Hang 'em high. Okay. That's a fantastic My Chemical Romance song, right? Is it a My Chemical Romance song? I think I'm right. That's another thing about the new house. Oh, shit. Fucking... Alright, come on now. There we go. There we go. There's two, like, kind of non-conforming rooms. He's gonna cut off my pants if I get too close. That's literally what happens, by the way. I know because I'm a Crash Bandicoot expert, alright? Don't fucking at me. Since we have two rooms that could be considered a living room, we picked one, and then the other one is kind of becoming like a book music space, which I'm really interested. I'm kind of excited for, because that means I finally have a place to put all of my CDs, which is great because I have a lot of CDs. I really enjoy physical media, so I'm really excited to have a place to listen to albums for a while. So that's something I've been trying to do a lot more lately. Because I realized, like, it's very convenient to have everything on, like, Spotify or whatever on my phone. But I have listened to less music overall because of it. And I'd like to listen to more music, actually. Because I really enjoy music. Which does remind me, I still need to get the stuff set up so that I can do... So that I can bring back the guitar streams. Because that was part of our subathon goal. Oh, fuck. Scorpion. CDs? This ain't 2005, dude. Get with the times, old man. We listen to MP3s on my player. I mean, I guess nowadays the times would be records, right? That's what people listen to nowadays more so than CDs. But I like CDs, and mainly because records are really expensive. Like, honestly, like if I try and buy a record for some of my favorite albums, or like a record version of it, first of all, I usually have to wait for like a reissue of a... Hold on, I gotta focus. I gotta wait for like a anniversary reissue because all of my music that I enjoy is from like 2008. And even then, it's like 50 or 60 bucks. And it's like, man, I can't spend that much money on a thing. You know, ever. Ow. Well, at least I did it. At least my dad will finally be proud of me. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. But yeah, like I just don't have, I don't want to spend that much money on a vinyl, because I feel, especially if it's like a band that I've heard of that I want to just try out, and like, yeah, 50 bucks is like a crazy investment for something like that. Technically you can, you just don't want to. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, that means the same thing, you know? Oh, I gotta get this. Oh! Crash expert in the house. Calling up all your local favorites. Wait, what? What are you? Gimme. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Fuck! Shit! Ah! God! Damn, my eyeballs. How did I fuck that up? How did I fuck that up so badly? Fuck! What am I doing? What's happening? My crash magic is fading. There we go, that's better. God, I was worried for a second there, dude. I thought I had lost the touch. But turns out, I just had to touch my heart, you know? Boom, boom. There we go. Just slap him up. Just smack him right in his fucking little ass. Fuck you. I don't know how to get the P gem, dude. I got the regular gem. I don't know how to get the P gem. Sorry. Also, can I just say, very impressed with how well the stream seems to be running. I don't know if you guys are running into any lag or anything like that. I hope not. But this is just off of Wi-Fi. I'm just streaming off of Wi-Fi right now. I don't have anything hardwired. And just the internet is just so much better here that I can do that. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out. By the way, I don't know if there's like a... I hope there's not like... Yeah, like I said, I hope there's not any delay. I'm not dropping any frames from what I can tell. And I seem to be transmitting stuff in a good bit rate. So pretty excited for that. But yeah, we get a gig up and a gig down. Just for the same price as what we were paying at the other place. All right. Oh, man. Oh, Big Bopper's got a big baby coming. Fuck me, dude. Where's the... Is this the one with the aliens? There's one with aliens. You can find aliens in one of these levels. I know because I'm a Crash Bandicoot expert. If you find the sign that says aliens and you run into it, you can find aliens, you know? Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. This is Daddy's favorite. This is Daddy's big time mode. Boom. I'm going hog wild, bro. That's what the level's called. It's called Hog Wild, I think. I don't remember. It was called Hog something. Hog Daddy. Fuck! You shitting fucking dick! What is happening? Oh, okay, I came in 5th. Well, at least I got the gem. Jesus Christ. Get the fucking gems, Bentley Bear. I see how it is. I see what's going on here. I do. I do. That was discriminate. It was called Hog Ride. That's discriminating against me, the jorts wearing orange bandicoot that I am. I fucking love his jorts, dude. Let me know in the comments below how much you guys like jorts. Listen, I'm sorry. The miserable world of completing Crash Bandicoot 4. Give me titles of videos that Digiman does not like. Was I right? I feel like I was right. That sounds like a Cat Icarus video from like the new era, where you've mentioned several times you extremely dislike. So, does hitting the ramps make me go fast? I don't know. It makes me go hog wild though, so that's cool. I think as long as you don't run into the guys, you have a pretty good chance of beating them, because like the motorcycle's faster than their cars. I wish all these fucking pigs would get out of my way, am I right? Police. Get them out of here. Crash Bandicoot should abolish the police. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. We can make it. We've got first place on lock, baby. We got it. Look at this fucking sunglasses. That kicks ass. Ding, 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 ding. See, I knew it. I knew it, Digiman. I knew it. I knew it all along. I know you. I know you, buddy. I know you. Yeah, but I don't know if I share the same animosity to... Hi, Dingo Dial. Your eyes are clipping through your forehead. Okay. You seem to have fixed it. That's cool. I don't share the same animosity towards those types of videos as you do, Digiman. Gotta say. But I will also say I haven't watched a Cat Icarus video in a very long time. I know they're very popular, like that format's very popular, but I think I kind of agree with you. It's just not my jam. All the power to him. Still like the guy, still wish the best for him. That shit, like, I know I personally happen to enjoy his older stuff more. But I mean, that goes for a lot of creators, let's be real. And I get it, right? Because, like, especially now with, like, you know, some bigger creators retiring, like MatPat and stuff, like, you kind of just got to do what doesn't burn you out. So I get it, you know? Though that being said, I feel like it's much harder to burn out when it takes you half a year to make a video, you know? So I also get that. Hold on. Is that going to blow up all three? Nope. Okay, gotta blow them up. Gotta blow them up. You wouldn't mind so much if he actually beat the games for those videos. He usually just plays the first hour, if that. I think that can be fine. I mean, that's kind of what I do, right? When I stream them, is I only play... There's a lot of games where I've only streamed them once, which means I played them for about an hour. Well, shit. Yeah, that wasn't right. I don't know how I'm gonna get that one. Yeah, you can't hop up there. Can't do what daddy won't let you, you know? Alright, whatever. It's fine. We're not getting the gem on this one. We're not getting the crystal, or whatever the fuck. Crash is gonna have to live without his JO crystal for just another level. It's fine. But, like, I'm also not by any means claiming to be, like, a reviewer in a lot of cases. I'm just kind of giving my thoughts as I play them, so. What the fuck? Oh, there's, like, a monkey in here or whatever. You just gotta kill the monkey. Kill the monkey, dude. You gotta kill the monkey, you know? Oh, fuck you, man! What, you got a lever so you turn me into an angel? Fuck you. What the flip? That's so fucking messed up, dude. Oh, maybe now I can redo this and do better. Oh, daddy won't let me. Daddy won't let me. Alright. Kill the monkey before he throws a fucking thing at me. And now he's just a dead little guy. Boom. Alright, I think... What the fuck was that? I don't believe in it. That seems like some globe earth conspiracy nonsense to me that I fell into that pit. Are you kidding me? Fuck you, monkey. Fuck you, monkey. Get shit on. Alright, whatever. Here we go. Boom. No, hop over it. Hop over it. Get him. Get him. I have chicken finger crumbs in my hair. Do I now? I don't believe you. I haven't had chicken fingers in 17 days. I don't know. I think you gotta avoid the little sunlight patches, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, whoa. Easy, Crash. You don't gotta send them all flying. This is like the... Hold on. I gotta focus. That's like the meditation chamber, dude. You know? From, Star Wars? Fuck. Alright, I don't think that's the right way. I think that was the wrong way. There's a dog on that. There's just a dog here. Is it a naughty dog? It might be. Boom. Boom. Boom! I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm Crash Bandicoot, I'm Crash Bandicoot. Boom. Dogs are for train cracks? I'm unfamiliar with the concept. Can you enlighten me on what the fuck you're talking about there? We don't need to get those because we already failed. We don't need to get those because we already failed, baby. We don't need to get... Okay. Okay. We don't need to get them because we already failed, baby. Oh, he's got a flamethrower. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Huh? Who do you think? Who do you think that is? Nobody I know. I don't know nothing about whatever the fuck he's... Shit. Oh, cool, I gotta do this part again? Cool, my favorite, dude. I love when I gotta do this part again. Get fucked. We're not gonna get pressed. Because once you get tilted, that's when you really start fucking up on your Crash Bandicoot jumping. Right, you know? And that's what we can't afford right now, is fucking up on the Crash Bandicoot jumping. I missed a lot of boxes. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take a glass of hairdryer juice and mix it in the... Okay. That's... Yeah. I couldn't agree more, Digiman. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Is it another race? I thought I got the... No, I did the race. I just did this level. Okay, cool. I know what I'm talking about. This one, baby. Midnight Run. Three wheels keep on turning. I always liked this little intro part where you play as Coco, because I think Coco's cute. And it's fun to jump around, you know? In the new game, you can play as her, and she doesn't do anything. I don't know. I haven't played much of the newest one. Gonna be honest with you, I have not played much of Crash Bandicoot 4. I enjoyed some of my time with it. I just haven't played it much. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes you just don't play Crash Bandicoot 4 and it's okay. Sometimes your dad leaves to get milk and he doesn't come back, and that's okay too. Fuck. Okay, I thought we were boned, dude. I thought that everybody was gonna be mad at me. But they're not. Turns out that was an unfounded fear. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Ah, shit, fucking... Remember when JonTron actually reviewed things and played video games? Vaguely. I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants right now. I wouldn't give a shit, so... I dislike him as a person, so... He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not gonna watch either way. Why? I mean, I've definitely talked about it before, and I don't super want to get into like the whole politics of it. But like he's just said some really uncouth shit that I don't agree with politically, I guess is how I'll phrase it. I mean, that and like the blatant racism at one point. I guess I'll leave it at that. I don't know. But yeah, he's expressed many personal beliefs that are very different to the values I hold. This is a very politician way of talking about it. But you know, I'm allowed. Okay, Dingo Dial is up. Wonder how many people made that tiger into their furry crush? That's a great question. Okay. I used to really like that tiger because tigers were my favorite animal for a long time. Penguin! I didn't have like a furry crush on the tiger, but I definitely had a little like tiger beanie baby that I named after the tiger in these games. I think their name is Purra. I think you only learn that in ow, I should have stopped running. I got too predictable. He shot me. I think they only named the character in Crash Team Racing, so. Boom. Boom, dude. Boom. You don't know shit. You don't know shit, Dingo Dial. Blast me. Oh. Oh, you think you can? Oh, you think you can? You think you got the fucking gumption? They're your third favorite? I think tigers are cool, man. Boom. You ain't got the fucking gumption, dog. I can spin without my spin attack. You understand? Boom. He can't catch me, dude. He can't fucking catch me, dude. Boom. I'm too fast. What's your first favorite animal, Digimon? Oh boy. Oh boy. Boom. Everyone has that one furry thing that made them realize they are one. For you is King Koopa from the old Mario cartoons. Except not really. I mean, I think for most people it's Lola Bunny. It's Lola Bunny, dude. It's always Lola Bunny. Or the, like, more emo lion from The Lion King 2. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember what his name was. Kovu? Yeah, there we go. Kovu, yeah. The emo lion from Lion King 2.
You thrashed me, mate.
Thrashed you, mate. Now I can jump twice as high. Wolf is first, hyena seconds. Don't hump him, he's dead. Crash, stop. Wolves are cool. I love wolves. Hyenas are also cool. I don't know. Hello, Big Duck. What's happening? Who's this? Who are you? Who's this duck? I like him. I don't know what the fuck that was. Hey, it's Tangy Pop. Hi, buddy. Welcome in. Oh my god. Resubscribing and everything. Look at you go. Thank you so much, Tangy Pop. Welcome in. We're talking about being furries. I wish I was lying. I owe you a bean. Here we go, buddy. Thank you very much for the resubscribe.
The real Tangy Pop just resubscribed for 28 months.
God damn it, it's Bug again. Anyway, welcome in. Lola, am I right? Yeah, Lola Bunny, dude, for sure. Don't ever call me doll. Dude, that does stuff to you. When you're like, I was gonna say when you're like 10 or 11, but also at any age, that does stuff to you. Welcome in, buddy. Ah, cool. Bean down, bean eaten, dynamite. That's a reference not even anybody when this game came out understood.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials?
That was my nickname in high school. Fuzzy marsupials. Said just like that too.
Dr. Cortex has sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
I swear it. Just doing New York things. Hey, a bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get a slice of that pizza. You're eating frozen pizza and grocery store sushi. Dude, I used to live off grocery store sushi. I can't even say shit. I genuinely used to like it. Is it the, what is it, like Arctic Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo, who are you? Why are they making little fucking dumpy ass clones of me? What the fuck? I don't remember these guys. I don't like them. AFC. Huh. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. I'm familiar with like the. It's at Harris Teeter, but you think it's serviced by AFC. I don't know what the fuck Harris Teeter is, but that's a hilarious name, dude. No, I'm familiar with the brand that sells at like King Soopers and Kroger, which is I think like Fox something, Snow Fox or some shit. I don't know. Oh, he can't even hurt me. He just fucking blew me away with his little goofiness. Boom. Boom. But how's it going, Tangy Pop? Long time no see, am I right? Well, welcome in, man. How have you been? Fuck. How was your long ass trip this weekend? Because I saw you drove for like 1,000 miles. Dinosaur? Yoshi! Yoshi! Dude, when you worked at ShopRite, you had a sushi bar. About an hour later, you were sent home early due to somehow getting mild food poisoning. Yeah, couldn't tell you what did that. Probably wasn't unrelated to the sushi, honestly. Boom. Boom. 20 hours of traveling. Oh my god, bro. Awful. Awful. I'm glad I didn't do that. I traveled. I haven't had a big trip since the move, which was at the beginning of the month. And that was only like 4.5, 5 hours. So, yeah. Want to know the stupidest thing? About a week later, you tried it again. Listen, man. Sushi's sushi, and sometimes it's hard to find sushi, so you gotta take it where you can get it. Did you get food poisoning the second time too? Because that would have been that might have been, you know, correlation, not causation. Oh, get up on here. Get up on there, Crash. What the fuck was I saying? Oh no, I was just welcoming Tangy. I was just welcoming in our boy Tangy Pup, cause it's been a while. We're streaming, baby. We're streaming. This is the new place. Do you like it? You can't see any of it right now. You get the worst bowel stuff every time you eat Long Johns, but you still do it. Yeah, that's what we in the industry call a mistake. Sometimes it's just worth it. You know, I can agree with that. I can agree. As somebody with like stress-induced IBS, there's a lot of shit that fucks with me. Why is it telling me to do the slam? I already know how to do the slam. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I already know how to do a slam. But it still didn't taste great, so you didn't get it a third time. Yeah, you know what? That's more valid, I think. Because I've had food that makes me sick, like fully, and then I'm like, well, you know, I'll have it again. But if I've had food that doesn't taste good, you know, I won't. I feel like that's just... Whoa. Gotta get into the slipstreams, baby. Watch out for the flashing pterodactyls. Fuck! The microphone was in the way. I'm blaming things. There's always a microphone in the way. I mean, there is right now, mainly because I don't have a good way to mount my new monitor, but that's, fuck! Shit! Fucking titty dicks! I only have 31 more lives, dude. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I don't know how long I can stand the abuse, you know what I'm saying, dude? Just run. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Don't call me James Rolfe. Don't call me James Rolfe. Fuck! I didn't mean to. I didn't know that was your box. Eat my ass, Tricera dick. Oh boy. Oh yeah, dude. You can't do shit to me when I'm on dry land. He can. I should watch out for him coming at me, on me. Okay, he can't come get me now. Boom. We didn't get all the boxes, but that's fine. We don't need to. No one asked me to. What's up, did you? Did I say anything weird? I don't think I did. I think I said everything I meant to. I don't really want to do the water level. I want to do a water level. Do you ever think about that game? I don't want to do a water level. I'm gonna. Because I'm Crash motherfucking Bandicoot. And look at my little swim goggles. And my weird little fish mobile. But, you know, I don't wanna. Look at my weird little fish mobile, dude. Boom, blowing up sharks. Blowing up little thingies. I know what's happening. Blowing up fish. Boom. Okay. I can't have that anymore. It said. Dad said I can't have the thing anymore. So those are Dad's rules, and if I'm gonna live under his roof, I gotta listen to his rules. Don't spin attack that, you stupid bimbo. I'm allowed to call myself a bimbo, first of all. I am one. It's just true. What's yours? What are you talking about, Digiman? Your what? Blow up the fish. Blow up the fish. Boom. I don't care what the fish did, dude. I don't care what their crimes were. They die now. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty sure it's impossible for me to be a bimbo. I wouldn't agree with that. I can be a bimbo if I set my mind to it. I mean, I do have an OnlyFans. I don't know if that's the only rules. I don't know what makes a person a bimbo, I guess, to be honest. Because I'm a guy, so I'm a himbo. That's just uselessly gendered language, my friend. You don't have to abide by that. Oh, those hurt you. They're like water jets or something, you know? Those hurt. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh boy. Tell daddy what you wanted. There we go. I don't understand these. Oh. You just gotta go. You just gotta go for it, I guess, huh? Okay. I don't really understand the threat that those pose, but that's fine. Oh. There we go. Okay. Well, you gotta face the right way. That's the possum guarantee, is you gotta face the right way before you do anything. You gotta be facing the right way before daddy will let you play. There's a reason it rhymes. It's to help keep track of what you're trying to say. Oh my god, I keep rhyming, dude. I am a poet, and I had no idea I was one. I used to write poetry. I used to write a lot of poetry, actually, throughout like middle and high school. But then, I stopped. What a good story, am I right? My storytelling skills are fucking impeccable, let me just say. I still know how to socialize and say things. And I still know how to stream, you know? So that's making this all worthwhile. Blow up the sharks. Blow up the sharks. I don't care about these sharks. Blow them up. They're not real. They're just virtual sharks living in my house. Don't touch that. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa now. Whoa, daddy-o. Whoa. Poetry is for tubes of wart cream? I don't have wart cream. Don't accuse me of that. I didn't even fucking come close. 47 out of 83 is bad. We're not getting... I don't think we're getting any more gem dances out of our boy today, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We'll just get the little crystal. We'll be in deep trouble with the deep state. And then we're going to have some high time. We're gonna be high. So, you pesky bee.
Just to continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Like a nipple made of sand? I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. Oh, don't throw fire bombs at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Guys, you think we're going to beat this game today? Sounds like your ex-girlfriend. Am I right? Am I right, boys? I don't know. Am I? Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. You dumb bitch. There we go. Give me all your fucking Wumpa fruit. They're called Wumpa fruit, by the way. I'm not making that up. They're called Wumpa fruit. Okay? They're not called apples. They're not called anything else that you might think they're called. They're called Wumpa fruit. You can't jump over the fire. It's too tall. These are just more tips, you know, from a crash expert like me to some crash novices like yourselves. This is just, it's just what you do. You help the little guy. You spin the scorpion. And that's not a euphemism. You really do gotta spin the scorpion. See, I know how to stream. I remember what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, so you spin the scorpion there, drop onto the magic carpet here, which lets you jump across to this next little area. And if you don't make that jump, you're not going to beat the level. Just plain and simple. If you can't make that jump, you will not be able to beat this level. I don't think, unless there's like another way around. But I don't think there is. And I'm the crash expert. Don't tell me otherwise. Okay. Any questions from the class? Any questions from the crash? I didn't think so. All right. You have a question? No, you don't. I said you don't, and you don't. We're moving on. What the hell am I on about? I don't see what that has to do with anything, unfortunately. Oh boy. Fuck! I panicked. I'd lost track of how many times I had hit that box and I panicked. So, again, just, you know, don't look at his little butthole mouth. When he breathes, when he looks at you and he breathes like that, don't look at his butthole mouth, at least not directly at it. It is known to cause heart palpitations and a stroke at the same time. Don't look at his little butthole mouth, okay? Promise me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get off of it. Boom. And then 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's fine. We super fucked that up, but that's okay, boys. Because, you know, we're done here. We did it. We're done here. We've got approximately 31 more boxes left to smash in the stage, if I had to guess. So we'll just have to be sure. We'll have to keep on the lookout for those, you know. You know, a crash expert like myself can really keep track of how many boxes I've broken mentally. And that's the kind of skill you need when playing a game like this, you know? This is a little death pad, which takes you to the place where you die. Which is actually a shortcut to the end of the level, so this is great. The music is much faster here. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like when the music gets fast. It makes it scary. Just stay on the thingy until you know it's safe. Boom. And then you grab all the Wumpa fruit. Stay on the thingy until you know it's safe to leap off and onto the magic carpet. This is amateur stuff, okay? I don't want to hear any questions from the class right now. I need... Ooh, that was close. But you know what they say, close is good enough for the coot. Maybe they shouldn't say that, but they do. Just more lingo from a crash expert. Close enough for the coot. I can't hear you because you're just typing words. Well, I better not hear any fucking typing either, alright? Do you understand me? Fuck, 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 fuck. Boom, and then you get on the magic carpet, and you get the gem, Bentley Bear. You get the dang gem, Bentley Bear. That's what you need to be doing. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I didn't beat that level. Oh no, I did. Oh fuck yeah, dude, I beat that level. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. I fucking love this song. I used to live back when like I had a PS1 and didn't have a memory card. I would just let this play through my TV speakers for a really long time, and it would make my parents very mad because it was a waste of electricity. I used to do the same with the wrestling games that I had, and those usually had really cool soundtracks because it would be like licensed music. Boom, baby. I don't want to hear anything. I'm a coot on the road. I'm a coot on a motorcycle. A coot on the road. Alright, well that's fine. We didn't need that box. The boxes only slow you down. You know what else is a waste of electricity? The alien sign! Alien sign! Abduct me, Father. Take me home. Probe me. Boom. What the fuck is this? Oh god, I didn't want a time trial. This sucks. I didn't want a time trial. Daddy, no. Oh god, this sucks. I didn't know what the aliens did. I'm sorry. Any Crash experts in the chat want to tell me? I only had 6 boxes. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck, dude. There's sharks. I'm scared of sharks. Oh no. I'm still here. Okay. You're saying hair dye is a waste of electricity? No, it's a waste of resources and a waste of time. Fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't want to be here. I can't leave. How can I leave, Digiman? They got nitro all around me. How am I supposed to be able to leave? I can't exit. Daddy said no. I bet if I touch these, I die. I was right. By quitting the game. Oh yeah, I can just go back to the warp room. You're right. You're right. I found a secret level though. Aren't you proud of me, Father? Mother? Why'd this spit Crash out? He wasn't the one there. Also, why was Coco there? How did that happen? I don't understand how any of that happened. I hit an alien sign and I got abducted and turned into my sister. What the fuck? You guys remember when Crash had a girlfriend? And then they forgot about her for like 10 years. Until finally remembering that she existed and putting her in the DS game that everyone hated. You guys remember that DS game that everyone hated from Crash Bandicoot? It was like Crash Bada Boom or some shit. Crash Boom Bang, there we go. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm talking about. I know, I watched a YouTuber review it one time. I don't remember what YouTuber, but I watched it happen. Crash GBA playthrough win. Aren't the Crash GBA games like pretty good? The Lonely Goomba? I don't know who that is, so no, not that one. Ah, you fucking shit dick! Square Ad Jack. It might have been Square Ad Jack. He's done a lot of great stuff. You fucking coward! You're a coward! You're a coward! Professor Juice. It might have been her too. I don't know. Tangy Pop, why do you like the Game Boy Advance so much? You're always talking about the Game Boy Advance. It's so advanced. All these graphics. You're just always blown away by the Game Boy being so advanced. I don't understand. I like how the police cars don't look real until they are, you know? I like that. Boom. Boom. Oh, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill this little science nerd. This little fucking greaser. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna take his family away from him. Alright, I didn't do it. I lost. That's okay. I guess you should just restart when you know you're gonna lose, right? Because you can just... Anyway. Dedicated handhelds were special. Now we just get mobile ports of the same game. You miss when handheld games were unique to the handheld. You know what? That is valid. Based. Probably not the best time to make taking away from family joke. Why? I mean, I apologize if that did hurt anybody. I do apologize. Don't take anything I say seriously. Oh, god damn it. I blew it off the line, dude. I fucking choked. Just call me the Detroit Lions with how I fucking choked that shit, dude. That's a joke for me. And probably nobody else. No, I can agree with Tangy Pop, though, with that. Okay, man, get me out of your ass. Get me out of your ass. Why are you putting me in your ass? I guess my nose piercing doesn't like them. Fun fact, I don't have a nose piercing. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. My wife has a nose piercing. She has two. She has two noses. Both of them pierced. I wish, I guess I more so wish than, like, the uniqueness thing. I do kind of wish that, like, the handheld ports were better. Like, just in general, I wish they were, like, a good port of the game. Because, man, is it hard to play things on the Switch sometimes. And I'm sure it's very different with, like, the Steam Deck, but I don't got one of those, because they're very expensive. But if they're gonna strive to be the same game, I wish they would actually just be the same game. Fuck you, baby. Turn harder than that, Crash. I need you to understand what happens when your great-grandma's recipe gets stolen. Fucking shit, dude. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Oh. How many times do I have to tell you guys? I'm a Crash Bandicoot god. I need you guys to know this. I need you guys to recognize this about me. Can you be serious right now? You can try. I wouldn't recommend it. You can try. But no, what's on your mind, man? I'll try and be serious. Let me just...
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering.
Okay. Not if I fucking kill you, though, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, Uka Uka. Oh, it's big boys. You can't hurt these big boys. They smack you into the screen. You guys want to see? See? I was right. Boom. I'm still being very serious, by the way. I'm not... If Digimon wants to talk about something serious, we can, as long as it's not like the craziest mood killer. You know, you mess around and tease me a lot. You just want to say you genuinely love my streams. I'm such a sun and chill, maybe fun is what he meant, and chill guy to talk to. I hope everything I strive for comes true for me. You know what, man? That's so fucking nice. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, dude. And as much shit as I give you about all the random shit that you say, whatever, I do enjoy having you around too. You're fun. At the very least, you're fun to talk to. So, thank you very much for being here and supporting me, man. I love it. Thank you. And I'm sorry I was gone for so long. This year's gonna be a good one for me. in the sense that, all right. In the sense that, like I said, I'm going to get on a schedule and I'm going to, you know, take this a little bit more seriously, I think, throughout the rest of this upcoming year. You know, because I feel like I kind of have to. Not that I'm like, you know, not that I'm like actually running out of time or anything like that, but it kind of feels like, you know, with a lot of content creators nowadays around my age, just, you know, getting burnt out or retiring or whatever, it's made me think about what I'm doing on these platforms a little bit more and like what I want to accomplish. Which, I mean, I've accomplished a lot of it. Basically, my biggest thing that I want to accomplish is I want to build a nice community. And I think, you know, people like you, Digiman, and Tangy Pop, and everybody else who's come to my streams, Capricorn, everybody who's been here today and ever before, you've always been, fuck, I got turned into a frog. You guys have always, you know, been a good community, and I really appreciate that. And I should strive to be a better creator for you guys. So that's what I'm doing. Because I like having fun. I like streaming for you guys. I like talking. I like saying all the dumb nonsense that pops into my head. Makes me sound like a fucking crazy person. But it's fun. I love it. I can't stop till I'm the #1 Twitch streamer. Well, Pokimane just retired from Twitch, or left Twitch or something, so there's an opening up at the top. Just saying. No, to actually become #1 though is a very different thing. Super don't want to do that. Mainly because like I feel like I'd lose what makes streaming fun. But also don't. How far is it gonna chase me? Okay. Butterfly. Wow. Fucking, what was I saying? Yeah, no, I don't want to be like at the top, because I feel like a lot of those top streamers kind of lose a sense of groundedness that makes them uninteresting. I honestly, I never want to get like big enough that I can't respond to people in chat. That's kind of my #1 thing, is like I like talking to you guys, and I feel like if I ever lose that, I lose a special. I lose what makes streaming special and fun. You know what I mean? So anyway, we got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got downed. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. I don't know the rest of the words, but I sure am on TikTok a lot. He started. Oh yeah, Tangy Pop did start developing a game. I'm really excited to see that. I don't think Digiman, you don't do Discord, right? Because that's where he's been posting about it. It's really cool. I'm really excited for it. One thing that sucks about being a popular streamer is there's so many people chatting at once you can't respond. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think. And I mean, if I can't respond to chat, I kind of don't know what the point is. I'd rather just make a Let's Play, you know? At least in my brain. And I know that's, like, not how everyone else feels, and obviously there's a lot of money to be made on Twitch by doing it the other way. What am I doing? I don't think I should have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have. Cool. Learning as we go. Learning on the job. Can I... hold on. There's like a super jump, but I don't think I have it yet. You have one, but mainly for downloading stuff that people only post there. That's fair. A lot of people do only post that shit there, and I think that's kind of funny. But if you ever do decide to want to join my Discord, you can see all the dumb shit I post. I post a lot of dumb shit. Then again, you follow me on Twitter, so you see a lot of my dumb shit there also. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, by the way, guys. I know we just passed 2 hours of being up, but I'm still having fun, so fuck it, right? Who knows? You're not my dad. Okay. Speaking of, you're thinking about reviewing all the Luigi's Mansion 2022 hacking contest mods for Halloween this year. I know what some of those words mean. For sure. I'm like vaguely familiar with Luigi's Mansion. Does that help? Boom, 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 baby. Pop. Pop it up. Give me the pops. Pop that. Okay. You're also saving up for a Steam Deck? Dude, I wish I could save up for a Steam Deck. I would love one. They're crazy expensive. And also, I mean, I think I don't even know if I'd use it all that often. Like, I know I would make myself use it if I bought it, because it's like you spent fucking, what is it, $500 or some shit on this? Like, you better fucking use it, dipshit. But like, realistically, I kind of don't play a lot of video games in my free time. And when I do, it's like really dumb shit. Like, I know I sound like a broken record with how much I've talked about it, but I do genuinely think the game I've played the most in general, especially this year, has been Madden. I play just a crazy amount of Madden, and it's mainly like there's just parts of it that I really enjoy, and it's not, I don't even play online, like that's not my jam, but I do play a lot of Madden. The year's only a month old though. I know, but you don't understand, dude. And also, it was one of my top games of last year as well, despite, I think I got it in like October, the newest Madden, and it's still ranked as one of my top played games of the year of 2023. So, it's just very much, oh boy. How do I do this? There we go. Hey, I got a gem. Boom. Mainly want it because it's a beast at emulation. Yeah, if I could, I mean, fuck, if I could have access to that, like, I already have, like, Launchbox all set up. That's what I'm playing this through, you know, and just be able to access my full collection at any time like that would be really fucking cool, actually. So, speaking of, though, I think this is actually a good spot to call today's stream. I mean, we might hang out and chat a little bit more on like the big screen, but I don't want to play any more Crash Bandicoot. As crazy as that sounds, we are gonna save though, because I've done a lot. 2 more hours, not right now, not when it's so hot in here. Like, I'm sweating a lot. I'm sure you can tell. I need a fan in my office so bad, apparently. Crash B, save the game. Here we go. Take off all my clothes. Nope. Okay. I could probably take off the flannel, but then you guys would see how sweaty my armpits are, and you guys don't need to see my sweaty armpits. Okay. I think I can just do that. Haha. Now nobody knows what I'm doing. Oh no, you guys can see me. Oh god. Okay. Plus now we're on the big screen, so now Tangy.
Morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on?
I like that song. You almost forgot something. What'd you almost forget, did you, man? Don't forget things. Don't be like me with my ADHD having ass where I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing ever at any of the time. Don't be like me. Nobody wants that. You know how to extract audio from Steam games. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I learned how to do this. So there's that. I don't know if that's helpful, but that's a thing I can do. Looks tasty. There's also this one. I haven't figured out what to do with these. But I like that it shows up so well even with my bright-ass stream lights, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, still need to figure out the lighting situation. If someone wants to teach me how to do lighting, that would be cool. We've come so far. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, it's just saying we've got 5 out of 10 subs. Yeah. Cool. I don't care. I figured January is a lost cause anyway. Next month, though. February is going to be a big month. I promise you. Mainly because January's over. I can't make it. Look at him go. He's doing the thing. Also, I really like my little controller holder guy back here. He's a little out of focus. I like that too. But he's got like his hands out like this. So you put controller in him. But it also looks like he's doing the little humpy dance that he does when he gets a gem. So that's cool. Goddamn, wow. Yeah, today really is the end of January. I didn't even fucking think about that. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. I talked about a lot of the moving stuff that we did. Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Welcome back, nerd. Welcome back, these fucking nuts, big dog. Thank you. Thanks, man. I'll pop a bean for you. Thank you. Thank you for using your Prime
MR
sub.
Dragon just resubscribed for 23 months.
I don't know why the text-to-speech is so delayed today, but that's fine. You know what? They probably aren't prioritizing me because I haven't streamed for a month. So, I'll eat a bean while Tangy Pop farts.
I can't believe you just typed exclamation point fart. That's so immature. Anyway, here's
What the
Wonderwall.
fuck is this flavor? I guess that's birthday cake, but it definitely also tastes like dirty dishwater. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, Dragon got a free worm. Tangy Pop, there's your worm. Yeah, that timing was way fucked up. Bean has been swallowed. Oh, yeah. I saw that earlier, Digiman, to make a points redeem out of the lights. I think that's probably a good idea. I would like to do this one when we get like raided or something. I think that could be fun, especially if it's playing like an alarm sound effect. That's all for me to figure out. That's not on you guys. But what the fuck? Yeah, so this is the new office. It's not finished, clearly. I'd like to paint it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, just because I kind of need to. I mean, that's just like a later project. But yeah, obviously the decorations behind me are going to change. The lights reflecting off of the poster frames there is really distracting, so I'm going to change that. Probably paint the door. I can paint the door. That's something I can do. But yeah, I'm really excited with how a lot of this turned out. Some of you guys probably saw this as I was getting to get the beans. But I got a bunch of my systems here. Some of which are hooked up to the TV that's up there now. And then my other systems and other things, and it is cool. It's a pretty practical space for me, and I'm really excited to utilize it more. Yeah, I fucking love my Dreamcast. I don't have enough Dreamcast games, to be fair, but very cool thing. That is one thing about living up near a more metropolitan area like I do now. There's more used game stores, so I can go and check stuff out once I have money. Maybe I can go buy a fucking Dreamcast game. Maybe I can go buy the little memory block that goes in the back of my Saturn so my Saturn works again. But yeah, I also posted, I think, yeah. I don't know if...
This is big brain time.
That makes everything look very weird now. I also posted in the Discord. I don't know if I posted it anywhere else, maybe on like my Instagram stories or Snapchat or something. My wall of my video game collection, fucking wild. I bought some new shelving units that I put together to put all of my games up on, and I finally have a place where all of my games live. Look like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, like that. Hell yeah, dude. Like the big brain version of him in that one episode where he gets really smart. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. But I'm really excited to have all of my games out and on display like they are right now. I still need to go through and alphabetize them. I'm a little bit surprised no one's pointed that out. Oh fuck, I don't remember how the fart shop works. Tangy Pop, you're gonna have to expand. There you go. I was going to say you're going to have to experiment, but you figured it out. You got it. You got it in one. Yeah, I'm really excited to have a place where all of my video games live without them being split up between, like, some of them are out, but a lot of them are, like, tucked away in a closet or whatever, like they used to be. You have 80 worms? My God, Tangy Pop. Still so many. Still so many. You can afford to fart 80 times if you want. Please don't. Not right now. But yeah, and now that we have a place for like all of the movies and stuff that we have too, and all of my books, I have a closet in here that's full of that's full of my card game stuff. So my Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that kind of shit gets tucked away in there. But still, it's easily accessible. I'm just really excited in general about this space. Yesterday, I had to spend a lot of time getting like my foam panels kind of arranged behind. You guys can't see it. But arranged behind my desk so that I can speak into the microphone and it doesn't echo and reverberate throughout the room like crazy. So that was everything has been a project, and it's kind of wild. Everything's kind of still a project. I have a new monitor that I bought because I wanted to. I don't know. I wanted like one big monitor to be my main monitor, and then to have multi-screens set up and stuff, which will be a thing that I work through. But yeah, I have a new monitor. I need to get one of those like arms that you can clamp to the desk and put it on, because the one that I had for my other two monitors, it doesn't fit. Yeah. Anyway, looking forward to your third Pride Month, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, speaking of closets, been 2.5 years since you came out of it. Hell yeah. I can't remember when I like officially came out. It gets blurrier for me because I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it kind of did matter a bit less for me specifically because I've been in a heteronormative appearing relationship for fucking Jesus Christ. How long has it been? 13 years? I think we're rolling up on 13 years now. So by the time I like figured out like, oh, I am bisexual, you know, I was well on the course to marrying a woman, so nobody gave a shit. But yeah, anyway, so I don't remember when I came out, but I've always, I mean, ever since, you know, at least since like 2015, 2016, I've been very much an advocate for LGBTQ plus, people, LGBTQIA plus people and the queer community in general. Did you man your sexuality? You are agosexual. I know that. I don't exactly remember what it means, but you are agosexual, which is, I think, it's like a variant of ace, right? Something like that. But cool. I'm glad you found a label that you vibe with and that you know, describes you. That's awesome. We have a lot of different sexualities in our community. I think it's great. Shout out to Tangy Pop for being, I think, possibly the only both cis and straight male in the community. So that's fun. Holding it down for the allies, my dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, look at Tangy remembering things. Tangy knows stuff. He knows, dude. Tangy Pop always knows. But what the fuck was I talking about? I have no idea. I still need somebody, like I said, to teach me how to do lighting, because obviously this isn't working properly. I need a haircut. I need to dye my hair again, so that's going to be happening soon. I don't know what the fuck to do with my hair length, dude. Look how long and curly it is. That's wild. It's so weird. I have a mullet right now. Not great. That means you don't mind visuals, descriptions, etc. of adult material. You just don't wish to do that stuff yourself. Fair enough. Cool. I'm glad that there's like a community and a label for things like that. Because like, as much as a lot of people are like, oh, don't put a label on me, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people like having a label and putting labels on things just because of how our brains are wired. And it helps us categorize things and understand ourselves and other things better. So, hell yeah. It's why like diagnoses for a lot of different things are super important, especially to me. And it was very important for me to get myself diagnosed with ADHD when it felt like I was suffering with it. because even just knowing that that's what it is helps me, you know, find tools, find tricks, find other people within that community to share experiences with. So yeah, labels, as much as like teenage me would cringe at saying this, labels can be very important and very helpful. So yeah, cool stuff. Speaking of, I need to find a new psychiatrist pretty quickly to help me with more to help get me more of my ADHD medication, because I'm starting to run out. Honestly, being AGO is great. No chance of getting certain diseases, no chance of accidental children. It's lovely. Fair enough. The only child you have to worry about is your doggy. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I mean, I guess there's a chance of getting diseases, but I don't know. Practice safe sex. What's your doggy's name? I forgot. It's something cool. I can't remember it right now. I know it, like my brain keeps telling me it's like Thor or something like that, but it's not. I know it's not that. It's something cool. Your dog has a cool name. God damn it. Yeah, some mythology or something. God. Yeah, I don't know. He's a black lab named... I can cheat. I can go to your Twitter right now. Hold on. Digiman Twitch. Digiman tweets. What's your fucking dog's name? Show me your goddamn dog. That's just some fries you burnt. Your Twitch is weird. What's his name? Sabbath. Found it. Yeah, the last picture you tweeted is just some fries you burnt. Here, let me share with the class. There we go. Congratulations on your burnt fries. Did you? I have a notification on Twitter. Okay, cool. I like seeing people on Twitter. You followed the directions exactly. Well, they lied to you. Not your fault though. Sabbath. I mean, yeah, you could kind of say it's based on mythology, depending on, you know, how many religious people you want to offend. I don't know much about Sabbath. I know like Black Sabbath. I know that it's like isn't it just Saturday or Sunday? Fuck. Turns out I know less than I thought, actually. Black Sabbath rules, though. Are you talking like, you know, Ozzy era or Dio era? Like, who's the best singer for Sabbath, you know? A black lab named Sabbath. Yeah, I agree. That's dope. It's dope. I do tend to prefer Ozzy Sabbath, though, to be fair. Mainly because the only Black Sabbath album that I've like fully listened to was Paranoid, the one everyone listens to. Though Mob Rules has some good stuff, gotta say. Let's check out Mob Rules. Mob Rule? Mob something. Again, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, so we're probably gonna call it soon. It's been fun. It's been real hanging out with y'all. Thank you guys for welcoming me back so warmly and beautifully. You guys are amazing. I super look forward to streaming more, just in general. I look forward to... I'll probably try and stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to, just because, like I said, I do have a video that I need to get done tomorrow. I should probably work on it more tonight. If we're being real, I might do it if I can't sleep. Anyway, so there's that. I might stream tomorrow. I'll let y'all know on Twitter and Discord, and if you have notifications on, obviously it'll tell you. As do you. You're excited. It's a pilot to a new series. Dude, you learned how to fly. Hell yeah. Glad I'm back. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Tangy Pop. Y'all have a good night too. Happy birthday to your little guy. I know. Your son's birthday was Saturday, I want to say. So belated birthday. Anyway, but yeah, I'm looking forward to February being a good month for us. I'm gonna try and get back on a regular streaming schedule, which I will post about and make a graphic for and all that kind of shit. There's a lot of games we got to get to that have come out in the meantime. Like I picked up Alan Wake 2 at the end of last year. You know, there's a lot of games to play. The Poppy Playtime Chapter 3's out. Like I said, there's a new Silent Hill game to try that I think my PlayStation is currently downloading. Because we have good enough internet for things to download and me to stream at the same time, which is really, really cool. So yeah, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of stuff coming soon. I do want to play some more like RPGs and stuff this year, play some more retro stuff this year. I know I promised Tangy Pup last year that I'd play Paper Mario, and then I didn't. Whoops. We'll get to that this year. Promise. All right. No raid or nothing today. We're just going to end. So have a fantastic night, everyone. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me in this kind of chill, not really big comeback stream. I don't know. We'll do more later, I'm sure. We'll make a big to-do out of it at some point. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just keep going. We'll pretend no time is missing. All right. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great night. Fucking bye.